Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about what are the best top 5 mastery units. Mastery units are that you get with mastery scrolls that you can get from the supply token. You can get it weekly, and that's pretty much it. You can get it from the store through the unit tree. You can buy it from there, right here from the other store, so you can get it. It's weekly basis. You can get only a few of them. A master scroll does improve the battle of any single unit. So now what are the best 5 units that you can get into the game with a master scroll that you should focus early, as my opinion, my suggestion, and they perform really well. The first one that some people may not agree is Rattan Marksmen. Blue units, lower leadership, brings a lot of value, easy to level, and the mastery you don't require that much, because as a blue unit obviously you don't need that many scrolls, so less farming, less time to get them full. Tons of damage, a lot of health, tons of movement speed reduction, additional damage, everything. These guys are perfect in every single tier, even because you play them in blue tier, purple tier, yellow tier, it doesn't matter. I take them to battle almost always, majority of the times, because they perform really well, and as a blue unit it's impressive how much value they can bring. So this is the first one. The second one of the best units that I have, it's Elite Imperial Spearman. If you want one of the tankiest units into the game, so the enemy range units can suffer, because there are a lot of range units nowadays, I don't know why, maybe it's the meta, then this is the best unit you can get. Elite Imperial Spearman. They have so much great defense, it's insane. And with the cover commander, they gain a little bit more damage, a little bit more defense. You get more defense against units. These units are impossible sometimes to kill. If you have your teammates on the back and you play with them, these guys are almost immortal if played correctly. The best tank units into the game, and they deserve to be into the top of the spot. I don't care what people say, these guys are one of the greatest unit mastery I ever had, and I'm having a lot of fun with them. I don't really suggest to play longbow, shortbow and musket with them. I would suggest to play mostly melees. For me, I play Nodachi, I have the damage, they have the defense, so we have so great synergy together. The third one of the greatest mastery unit, that it's very annoying and can counter pretty much any type of melee, any type of cavalry, almost. These guys are insane. Imperial Pike guards. They are not easy to play, I get it, but the advance does a lot of damage. They throw you down to the ground, so even if you play any type of tier 5 melee, you play Wu Wave for example, which are pretty broken at the moment, you just destroy them. Your advance does so much damage, throws the enemy to the ground, counters the cavalry. Good units, absolutely perfect, absolutely suggest to go for them if you want to. Strong, very strong, they breach anything. A bit more difficult to play, but once you learn them, you're gonna be fine. Good units. Fourth, one of the best on the top units is itself, yes, the men-at-arms. Men-at-arms are definitely one of the best ones. We all know that, as we can see. Men-at-arms are just powerful. I don't have them, I didn't focus on them, because I got kind of bored of them, seeing them everywhere, so I'm just trying to counter them with something else. They are really one of the greatest on the top 5, because they heal a lot, they do a lot of damage, and they do have the least leadership cost ever. These guys before were absolutely awful without mastery, and now they're one of the greatest. These ones, unlock them early if you can, if you want, it's your choice, but they do perform. They bring a lot of value, they bring an extreme amount of value. Very good units, absolutely perfect. And the fifth and the last, it was a bit of a hard choice, but it's a ranged unit, which is Kriegsrat Coutilliers. I hope I said it correctly. Good units, tanky ranged units, attack very fast, shoot very fast, and the best thing about their mastery is not only that they get the speed, but they actually get the ammo back. So every time you kill units, you get their ammo back. So you don't have to send them to supply, to resupply, you know. So every time they kill a unit, they get 10%, 20% ammo back, and they keep on shooting. And they keep on shooting over and over again. Very annoying to deal with. And they're very tanky. If you see a musket or an archer that just try to kill them, they can't kill them that easily because they tanky units. Good units, one of the greatest range units at the moment, them and Imperial archers, which I will definitely suggest. If you prefer ranged units, Rattan, Marksmen and these guys, my humble opinion, I think that they're very good. Now, these are the top 5, but I have some honorable suggestions that are a bit underrated, that some people don't really look at them or something. It's one of them, after the top 5, by the way, these are not on the top 5, these are after the top 5, that some people don't really use them and they're a bit underrated, which I understand. I will go for Elite Rattan Pikemen. Elite Rattan Pikemen are the most obnoxious, annoying units that I can ever deal with. Full mastery, they gain a bunch of health, bunch of poison, bunch of damage reduction. If you give them some health doctrines and you make them even tankier, majority of heroes, if not all of the heroes in all the classes in this game, they cannot kill them. I had once in a battle, I sent them against 5 heroes, and I had like 5 or 6 of them, and they were struggling like tons. I love them. I take them a lot in battle because they only green, easy to level up, easy to get them fully masteries, and the best thing about it is they don't cost much leadership. So I get them very, very often. They're really annoying to deal with and they can hold their ground a lot, especially good doctrines, which I would suggest as a doctrines, I would suggest to have a lot of health. And one and not least, a lot of people know about them and they probably like them, but Imperial javelins have a different style. You throw javelins, you go resupply, you come back again, you throw javelins, but they're fun to use because of that. And the best thing about the unit mastery is the unlocks the flying shield. Once you get close to them and you use the flying shield really well, when you throw that shield, you just destroy everything that gets close to you. Use it at that moment, the flying shield is gonna just butcher everything in your area. Once that flying shield hits you, you're dead. It doesn't matter because you're a hero, doesn't matter because you're short sword, they just destroy you. The damage that they do, it's insane. It's a bit difficult to use because you have to throw the flying shields at the right time, you know, so it's a bit more difficult. And mostly while you're playing them, you don't play in the melee stuff, you just mostly throw the javelins. You are annoying, you go into the supply, come back again. That's why I don't put them in the top 5, because they have a different playstyle. And the last honorable mention, some people give a bit them too much credit, which I understand, but they're not in the top 5, are the Palace Guards. The Palace Guards are really good with the mastery right now. They can hold their ground against many units. So these are the top best 5 units, plus some honorable mentions. And if you unlock these units, I think you're gonna have a great time, because these guys, they can deal with tier 5 units too. Don't worry about it. So I hope this helps. I hope it gives you an insight of what type of units you should start first. Be careful what you choose, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.